Hello friends, welcome to my YouTube channel. So today we are going to solve the question about the valid palindrome. So first of all I will read the question and I will explain in which cases it should work or in which cases it should not work, and later on we will see what the solution can be. So the question starts with, a phrase is a palindrome if, after converting all uppercase letter into lowercase letter and removing all non-alphanumeric characters, it reads the same forward and backward, right? So this is the main thing, that first of all what we have to do, that converting the alphabet which are in the uppercase to the lowercase and then verifying it. So suppose if you see A and A, it's a valid palindrome. So if we check character by character, right? So this is a validating. So we will check the next one. So now here, if we come here, then it's an empty space and here it's an M. So now see, what we have to check is just the uppercase letters and also the alphanumeric characters. Okay, so what we have to do, removing all non-alphanumeric characters. So what we will check is, whenever we reach here, is it a valid alphanumeric character? If not, we will just move our pointer to the next pointer and we will keep our pointer here only because it's a valid number, correct? So now we can see how we are going to move ahead. We will be pointing two pointers. First one will be at the start and the second one will be at the last one. And at each point, we will go on checking the things, right? So what will be there? I equal to 0 and j equal to length of s minus 1. So this will be our starting thing. So how to think from where to start? So this is the point from where we can start thinking. And till what time we have to run? While I is less than j. Till the time both are not getting to the equal position, right? Now what it reads the same forward and backward. So now there can be two possibilities. Either first of all we just go on removing all the non-alphanumeric characters and then we check the if it is matching or not. So in that case we have to loop to the same string two times. But here if we are just omitting all the non-alphanumeric characters, then we can be completing our task in just the one loop, correct? So it will reduce our complexity. So let's try what should be the input. If s of I, that is the first pointer position, dot lower, that means when we just use the lowercase letter, is matching, is not equal to. Suppose if it's not matching, then what we have to do? S of j dot lower, correct? So now suppose if our lowercase is not matching with this lowercase, then there might be two possibility, that either this one is a number and this is the alphabet. Suppose here it was 1 and here it was small a, then it was not a valid palindrome because it should be either both a or either both 1, or if it was something else then we can just go ahead and check for the same thing, right? So if S of I. Now for this also you can check the ASCII table. So our ASCII table will start from 48, that is 0 to 9. So if our ASCII value is in the range of 0 to 9, right? So what we will check is, if it is not there, see why we are checking for not there, because if we check for if it is a valid number, alphabet or a number, then we have so many conditions in which it will be valid. But if we check if it is not valid, then we will have only one case to solve, right? So S of I, how we can solve ORD of S of I not is suppose not in range 48 to which one? We can see 48 to 57. So we have to write 58 because the last number is not included in the range, and ORD of S of I dot lower. That means we are checking that suppose if we reached here and it is not in the range of 48 to 58 also, correct, and it is when we lower that case is also not in range of which one. See, our small letters alphabets will start from 97, yes, here, and it will go up to 122. So if our small case is not in range of 97 to 123 because 122 is included, in this case we will just move forward I plus equal 1. Same thing we have to check for the last pointers wherever our j is, correct. So if same thing ORD of S of j not in range 48 to 58 and ORD of S of I dot sorry S of j dot lower not in range 97 to 123. Same thing we have written. Then what we will do? J plus equal 1. Why I have not used elif? See, in the same time, we have to check both the pointers. And if both the pointers are not, like suppose not a valid number or alphabet, in the same loop, we can just reduce our size of string, right? We can move forward and backward in the same time. So it will be done in a constant time. Now we will keep one pointer, that is the valid equal 0. So now suppose if it is, suppose if you say this was correct, here I will check. If you see, here is E and here is a blank space, right? So J is not in range of 48 to 58 and it is not also in range of 97 to 123. So what we did, j plus equal 1, and here we did I plus equal, here we are. So it is not there, but we have to check for j. What I will do is, I will just let you know, valid equal 1. Now suppose if valid equal to 0, right? That means over here A and here E, correct. So if we are comparing both the things, then it will be like ORD of S of I is in range. So here valid will be 0 because it will not go inside this condition because it is in the range of 97 to 123. S of j is also in the range of 97 to 123. So it will not go inside the valid one. So at any point we find some valid alphanumeric which is not getting matched, then at that time we have valid equal to 0 initialized. So if we get valid equal to 0, we will return false and just break, correct. Now in this condition, if both are comparing and if both are equal, right, that is else, then in that case I plus equal 1. Oh sorry, I just they made a mistake, that it should be j minus equal 1, it should be going backward, and j minus equal 1 means if both are same, that is a and a is same, then we will just move j to backward and a to forward, correct. And if we are not returning any false while completing the loop, that means we are having the correct answer, that is return true. So let's check if we can get the answer after submission. Yeah, see, it's accepted. So let's submit and let's check if it is working for all the runtime cases. Yeah. Yes, it's completed, and so we can see that it is accepted and it is completing in just 88 milliseconds. Thank you, and please subscribe my channel to watch more videos. Thank you.